everybody, and welcome to Queen City Comedy. My name is Carla Dingle, and I will be your host for the 1-year anniversary show of our global improv team, Ridgeley. Yes, Ridgeley is inspired by the 80s pop duo Wham, but not the one you all know, the one that you don't. So they're going to see two different kinds of improv today. The first will be a fun, character-driven form that we call the unslack, because it's sort of like a slacker, but it's nothing like a slacker, if you're familiar with improv. And the second piece we'll be doing for you is Happily Ever After. What happens after a fairy tale stops? You'll see the true life story. It'll be somewhere between reality TV and a Disney nightmare. But you don't want to listen to me all the time, so I'm going to bring on our fabulous improvisers, and they're going to give you a little dance before we introduce them. Here we go. I could watch that all day, but you all probably would rather watch some improv. We're going to start off introducing these folks to you. I'm going to randomly spotlight one. They're going to tell you where they're calling in from, their name, their pronouns, and a memory of their time here at Ridgeley. We are going to start here.
Hey y'all, I'm Roxy, she, her. I am calling in from Martinsburg, West Virginia today. And my favorite Ridgeley memory would have to be whenever George plays the devil, because it's just the best thing in the whole entire world.
Awesome, you all thought George was innocent. For those of you who don't know, this is George. Tell us about you.
Hello, everybody. My name is George, and I'm from Manila, Philippines, where it's been raining for 3 days, and we had a 6.7 magnitude earthquake a few hours ago, but we're still alive and kicking.
Wow. Hey, George, do you have a favorite Ridgeley memory?
Yes. I don't know if this is a Ridgeley show or a mix-it-up show, but I remember there was a scene where they were talking about Elton John, and I knew that I had to come in as Elton John, but I didn't know what to do. So I just turned on my cam and I put on some glasses, and voila, I'm Elton John. And then Carla called scene, and I said, perfect.
Awesome. All right, Elton. Next.
Hello, I'm Diana Brown, and I'm zooming in from San Francisco, California. Oh, and favorite moments. One of my absolute, across the board, anytime Jen Bianchi plays middle management who's telling the horrible truth to some other character and they just have to deal with the reality and she's just middle management, I die. It's brilliant. Hopefully it happens again today.
Awesome. Great, next.
Hi, I'm Claire Bittiskim, pronoun she, her, from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. And I don't know if this is my favorite Ridgeley memory, but a Ridgeley memory I'm particularly fond of is the first scene I played with Ryan Hitchcock, who is coming up in a minute, I'm sure. And it was an exercise Carla had us do where we had to repeat the first line of a scene in different ways. And the line was, "You made me dinner." And it turned into a very sort of quiet, slow-paced gangster scene. And I remember finishing that scene and going, I really like this guy. I think I'm going to enjoy playing with him.
Awesome. Well, you too might like Ryan. Let's find out.
Hello, world. I'm Ryan Hitchcock, calling in from Los Angeles, California. Pronouns he, him. My favorite Ridgeley memory is the time that we tried to put together a movie night over Zoom. And somehow there was a time mix-up, so for the first hour, it was just me and Roxy hanging out and just having drinks and having a grand old time. It was good.
It's good time.
Good, awesome. And this is Jen, who loves middle management. Tell us more.
I was in middle management for 15 years, so it's just me all the time. Hi, I'm Jen Bianchi, she, her. My favorite, Chapel Hill, North Carolina, United States. My favorite memory of joining Ridgeley is joining Ridgeley. Everybody had already been on the team, and I got shuffled around with the team that I was on. And I remember Carla saying, like, well, you can be on this team or that team. And I'm like, I don't want to be on a team unless they want me. And so Carla sent a message, and then she sent me the screenshot, and everyone's like, yeah! And they're just, I don't know, I'm riding that to my grave.
Aww. So good. I think I got everyone. We are missing a couple of our members tonight. So shout out to Rafi and Brandon. We love you and we miss you. And we'll see you back in the Zoom room before you know it. Those of you watching, please go into the chat, leave some comments, some feedback, some suggestions, just emojis, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. We just love to have some responses for you. We are going to start out with our unslacker or unslack, whatever we want to call it. And I've got a suggestion from fellow global team member Sandy Handley, who we know and love, and she was in the show earlier today, so check that out. And your suggestion for your unslacker is Star and Anchor. Star and Anchor.
Star and Anchor.
Dark and Anchor.
Look, I've been working behind this bar for 17 years. I have seen it all. You know, I know the ones who come in, the ones who are going to stay all night, the ones who are going to leave after one drink, the ones who are going to pick up the pretty girl at the other end of the bar, the pretty boy at the other end of the bar. I know you.
Clarissa.
I've seen you before.
Yes, I've been working here for the last 9 years together with you. You don't talk to me. Totally ignore me. Well, look, despite that, Clarissa, you must know that I believe in you. I believe in you. You're gonna be a star before you know it.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, right, Jennifer. Okay. I knew you looked familiar. I knew I'd seen you before. Jennifer, your faith in me both staggers me and confuses me because I just went on a rant about how I knew you, and in fact I did know you, but you're seemingly not taking offense to that, Jennifer.
Well, you know, I'm an experienced star. I mean, you'll probably recognize me if I do this.
Jennifer Dooley,
Yeah.
soap opera
Yeah.
star extraordinaire on
Yeah,
Days
but-
of Our Deaths and All My Problems and
That's true. That is so true. I mean, I had 2 appearances in that show, and now I'm here working in this bar. But I had a
Wow.
blast and had a grand time while I was there, while it lasted.
Jennifer, you can tell me, have you been undercover for a role for the past 9 years?
Yeah.
How could you tell? I'm actually in this bar because I wanted to find out how it really feels to be working in a bar. I'm up for a role. I'm gonna audition for a bar girl.
I knew I'd seen you before. Alex down the far end was undercover as a narcotics operative for 6 years, liked it so much he stayed, quit the force.
Yep, it's true.
Pours the best pint of Guinness in town.
He is gonna be the best, role for that. I mean, he is just killing it right now.
I mean, he is a great bartender. But Jennifer, 9 years is a long time to spend with the likes of us. I mean, we're pretty great and all, but
Clarissa, all you gotta have is patience and believe in yourself. Look at me. I believe that one of these years I'm gonna be out again from this bar. I'm gonna be working on Hollywood, just like how I dreamed about it.
wait,
Tag out Claire. Bring in someone else. All right, stay, George. Jennifer Dooley, you're. Thank you so much for coming in. you're reading for the part of Samantha Reagan in All My Problems. Obviously, you know your co-star, Dean Thermopowicz. This scene, this is the pinnacle scene. This is the Emmy, the daytime Emmy bait. All right, you're alone, you're hungry, and all you want to know is where the heck is your baby. All right, let's see it with Moxie. We're gonna take from page 3.
3. Okay. All right.
Where the heck is my baby?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop you there. Take it back. You're hungry.
Wait,
all right,
hold-
you're hungry. You're starving. You've been stranded on this desert island, and now you're back. All right, you're back
Wait.
for one thing.
The script says hungry is on page 2.
Yeah, it's page 3 is the page after that. So that's just the instructions leading in.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Let's do it again. Take it from the top of page 3.
Please give me food. I am starving. Where's my baby?
You're hungry, huh? Want an M&M? Can't
Yes,
have
I
one.
want M&Ms to melt on my hand. Not on my mouth.
Your baby has melted out of your life. Your baby has a real mother now.
The baby, the food. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna melt you till you disappear from this earth. And until you make my baby appear.
Your rage does something to me. Makes me tingle and worry. I like that.
Think we're good. You know what? I'm gonna go bring in one of the producers. Let you two connect for just a minute. That was gorgeous. You really made the words jump to life.
I felt it.
I felt it.
Yeah.
All right. Can't have that. Can't have that. Sorry, I'll be right out. I'm just. Oh.
It's okay. Take your time.
Wanna-
It's not like I've been here for 30 minutes.
Well, I'm sorry. I just have to go over these scripts with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that M&M's as a product is being well represented.
I
They
understand.
do melt in
You
your
want-
mouth, not in your hand.
They do. But just in case, we should just scrap the whole entire M&Ms like out. Like
I
no
can't scrap
M&Ms.
that.
Like why?
Okay.
Why? Like, you know, they've
Deirdre,
got so much
Deirdre,
going on right now,
Deirdre.
Paul. They got peanut
Deirdre.
butter, but they got nuts.
Deirdre.
Yeah.
Deirdre. You knew
Dark
that
chocolate
I would have to work on our honeymoon.
caramel.
You knew. You knew that I would have to work on our honeymoon. I was upfront about that.
Yep.
You know, a couple hours a day just going over scripts, making sure that the product of M&M's is not being disparaged in any way, because it is my job to make sure that M&M's are being shown in a positive light on the soap opera All My Problems.
What about me? What about the needs of me? What about your wife? Like, I just don't. I know
When
you're
have I not
married
been
to your
attentive?
work. I don't know, my birthday, our anniversary, the last two, the birth of our child. You just like didn't even show up.
I know. God, we've pushed this honeymoon back. Look, I'm
Well, we
sorry.
were progressive. We
I wish
didn't
it
need to
wasn't-
get we didn't need it all of the frills, and then we're like, oh yeah, wait a minute, but we're in love. We should do this. Blah blah blah. That was a mistake.
Look, not all of us are lucky enough to work in a bowling ball factory. You get to leave your work at work. I have to take it with me on vacation.
Tag out
Okay.
Roxy.
Oh.
Sir, I'm very sorry.
Yeah.
You can't bring in outside food to the movie theater. We sell Smarties. We're a Nestle distributor. We
Oh.
sell Smarties. at the concession.
Gotcha. I understand. I understand. Look, there's a movie playing, so I don't really want to have like a whole conversation about this. But this isn't mine. I'm a lawyer. I work for the Mars Corporation. I'm here to make sure that I couldn't make it to an advanced screening, so I had to come see the movie here. I know it
Quiet down front.
I know. I'm sorry. Look, God, you're so lucky you work at a movie theater. They don't dog you. You can just go home and you can be alone with your thoughts. You know, you don't have to shush people at your house. I've got to take M&Ms with me everywhere I go, and I gotta. Oh.
Sir, I make minimum wage, and I have to pick people's chewed gum off the bottom of seats.
Tag out Claire. Mr. Prinzing,
Yes.
thank you for coming down to HR today. This is never easy, you know? But I see from your work monitor that we had installed on your first day of work that you spent approximately 35 minutes 2 days ago gazing out the window. You want to explain yourself, sir?
I honestly don't know where that time went.
We
I was.
Oh, sorry.
I
Continue.
suppose I could have been gazing out the window. It was like I just blacked out for 35 minutes. I think I need a break.
Yeah,
I think I
that's
need a break
exactly
from
why I
this.
called you down here to talk to you.
Okay, good.
We have noticed
Yes.
that your workload has stopped being such a load ever since you got married, and it is the Mars Corporation's choice that you get a divorce. You are too happy, and people who have a purpose don't fit in here at the Mars Corporation. External happiness, bliss, that is not a part of the contract you signed when you just decided to work here, sir.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. You want me to divorce my wife?
Yes. As a lawyer, we would have expected you to have read your contract a bit more thoroughly.
I mean, I guess.
There is an
Guess I
amendment.
didn't.
If you give us your firstborn, you can stay married. Page 17, paragraph 4, subsection 3.
Oh my god. This is. How could this possibly be legal?
I mean, you're our lawyer. Like,
Tag out Ryan. You were in the cafe and you left these sunglasses, so I followed you. Well, it's been 4 months, but I was determined.
you've been following me for 4 months.
Yes, but you're very slick. I think I'm right on you, and then you disappear into a crowd.
Your determination is impressive. Have you ever thought about a life in chocolate?
Well, I like chocolate. I mean, who doesn't? I'm not special. Say more.
I think you are special. I think you're just what the Mars Corporation is. Okay. Those are my glasses. I mean,
I got goobers on them now.
wait a minute, you were eating a goober? That's a Wonka product. Get out of my sight!
Tag out Diana. Hun, I need to talk to you.
You have approximately 13 seconds before I have to start thinking about chocolate again.
Well, I was talking to Dave, your trainer. He said you left the leg press machine 2 minutes early today. You were 5 reps short. We've talked about this.
I'm sorry, Martha. I just needed some me time for a second, you know? It's just, I'm sorry. If we're going to continue this conversation, you're going to need to douse yourself in chocolate syrup. I have to constantly be thinking about chocolate or else. All right, thank you so much. It's just that the stress of my life is so much. You know? Can you, maybe some Jennies? Some like...
And I just want to say, according to the chore schedule, you are currently 2 dinners behind in cooking over the past year.
Lick yourself, baby. I just made you dinner. It's you.
Tag out Jen. Hi, excuse me, ma'am. Hi, hello.
Hi.
You're trailing chocolate all through Bloomingdale's.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for telling me.
This is not just me telling you, this is me letting you know that you need to leave Bloomingdale's because you're absolutely covered head to toe in chocolate.
So here's the thing, your policy sign on
Please
the
don't
door
touch that.
says-
Please don't touch that. Please don't touch that. Please don't touch that.
Says no shoes, no shirt, no service. I am appropriately attired for Bloomingdale's.
Everyone thinks they're so smart.
But if you just adhered to the rules that were set out, then maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
No shirt, no shoes, no service. See, there's following the letter of the law, and then there's following the spirit of the law. And I believe the spirit of no shirt, no shoes, no service is not to walk into a place covered absolutely head to toe, just dripping with gooey chocolate.
Ryan. Tag out Ryan. Yes. Just taste those toxins right out of your body. By ingesting them again, you will be purified. It's science.
The digestive system, Maria, will never cease to amaze me in its capacity to remove terrible things from our bodies.
It's like the universe. It has so much wonder. And, if you just get yourself a little dirty sometime, like you do, you just feel more one with it, Everything. You, me, here, everything.
Maria?
Yeah.
Do you want to make out?
I thought you'd never ask, Stacy.
Tag out Claire. I'm not just your physician, I'm your friend, and I have to tell you let me check the records, 412th time.
412 times, yes.
If you insist on removing toxins from your body with your tongue, you will no longer have the use of your tongue.
I don't want the use of any of my limbs. That's my ultimate goal in life.
God, that moment there, you look like a model on the cover of a magazine. There's something going on with this tongue situation. It's transforming you. It's as though you're moving in slow motion and the wind is lifting your hair. See?
I hope you can hear me. Oh, thank you.
For a moment there, your tongue wasn't working at all.
It was. Oh, was that magic? Was that beautiful magic?
No, it's actually another physician that,
Okay.
you can call it magic. She's a tongue therapist.
I specialize. I'm sorry, I was just walking by down the hall and it was so interesting. I had to.
Linguisto, I'm glad you're here.
Yes. Well,
Help me. I need help. Apparently, according to societal rules.
She's eating so much that it's about to leave her.
The ultimate. Thank you.
But
Thank you.
notice-
Namaste.
notice there are moments in which she seems to almost suspend in the air and become something else.
She is
Something.
clearly entered a higher plane of existence.
You know, I think she's... Go on.
One that has not bound her to earth. My dear, have you been consuming an awful lot of nutmeg? It's a mild hallucinogen.
I read that
Only
at
in
the
my
Lancet.
only in my Tai Chi or my chai tea. One of those two
Check out
makes
Diana and
sense.
Claire. Hey, I'm happy to make you a chai tea, but my manager says I can't give you nutmeg anymore.
Ah!
Oh, what if I respect your manager so much. I respect their energy and what they stand for, but I'm just saying maybe just a little bump just to wean me off.
Sure. My manager's position on the matter is that she would prefer it if you would go cold turkey on this. Because what happens when I give you extra
I'm not
nutmeg
that
in your chai tea?
strong. I'm not that strong. I'm a very weak individual. But please.
Yeah, I get it. So am I.
So you
but,
understand. You understand just a little bump. What about like a little, like just a...
I feel like I'm really like caught between a rock and a hard place right now because on the
okay.
one hand,
I
my
don't-
manager
Oh.
spends most of her day glowering at me. And then on the other side,
It's a good looking glower though. It's a good looking. I would be honored. Wow, that you're so meant for that. Listen, okay, so what about let's compromise. A little clove. Clove.
Yeah, I guess I could do clove. Clove doesn't have hallucinogenic properties. I could freshly grate some clove into your chai tea.
Okay. And also a little nutmeg.
I can't. Please don't make me do this. Please don't put me in this position.
Fine. I don't want. My soul is
Tag out,
done
Roxy.
talking to your soul.
Bro, I can't help. I cannot control my tongue ever since I ate that garlic yesterday. I mean, I've been saying stuff that I don't really mean. You're lost at your job. You're lost at your job.
Wait, what? What'd you...
I didn't
Was
really
that the
mean
garlic
that.
talking?
I don't know. There's some chemicals in the garlic that has made my tongue uncontrollable. I don't like your shirt. It's so colorful. But things that I don't really mean to say. It just goes out of my mouth.
Okay, are you sure you're not using the garlic as a convenient excuse to just say things that you want to say to people?
It's my excuse. I really want to go and leave.
Yeah, if you want to go on leave, you should go on leave.
Yes.
Also,
I will.
you just admitted that it was your excuse, or was that the garlic making you say that it was your excuse?
It's not me. It's the garlic, but it's not an excuse. Or is it? I mean, I really don't like talking to you.
Wow. Okay. I feel like I've been nothing but pleasant to you in the 9 years we've been working here together. I feel like we've built up a pretty good rapport.
Well, you have a very good rapport with your girlfriend. I want to date your girlfriend. No.
Ah!
Dude, what? Why would you say something like that to me?
That wasn't me.
Was that you?
My tongue. My tongue.
Yeah, your tongue's a part of you.
I really meant it.
What is going on with you, dude?
Oh, I just... I
Like,
want to take over your life.
I'm going to be 100% honest. I've never heard of garlic doing this to someone. So I think that this is actually what you want.
It is actually what I want.
Okay.
I need to iron out things with you, okay?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like you just like said a lot of really weird things to me, and I'm gonna need time to process them. You know, you said that you wanted to date my girlfriend. You said you don't like talking to me when I thought that we had a perfectly fine relationship.
Your girlfriend and I are actually together already. What? That's why she's here in my living room doing the ironing and some house chores. I didn't expect you here. I didn't expect you here to come. And we're getting married.
I thought you were just... Whoa, what? I thought that you were just being really, really considerate. What's going on here, Penelope?
Penelope, tell him you want to marry me.
I mean, it's just the honesty is appealing, you know, after a while.
Are you saying I'm not honest? This is what you do? Together you both get hopped up on garlic and hurt people?
Yeah, it's kind of fun. You should try it.
No.
You should try.
I know.
I'll make you honest.
I didn't know until today that this was a property of garlic, and I want no part of it.
Just try it. Come on, just one piece.
Oh,
Just try it, Alex.
Please. You'll understand where we're coming from once you try it.
all right.
And
Oh, I actually don't like either of you, and this is actually like a huge weight has been lifted off of my shoulders because now I can cut you out of my life completely guilt-free. Hey, Penelope, it's been bad. We had a bad relationship. It was not good. And I see that now, and you know, I had been freaking about how like, how should I tell you? Because like, you know, the sunk cost fallacy. I feel like that's what I was feeling. You know, I've already put so much time into this relationship. Yeah, and then you, I haven't liked you from the day I met you, man.
yes,
you know, you came in and like you completely. I had an organization system for cups, and you like completely upended it. And it was just like that really got my goat, honestly. And the music that you play when you have control of the music in the shop is bad. You have bad taste in music, man. It's all like early 2000s post-grunge. No, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Let's see.
You got...
Penelope and I are free.
I know. Ryan could have gone on for hours, I'm sure, complaining.
I don't like cargo vests.
Oh,
And that's why garlic is on all the tables at Italian restaurants, because they love the messy drama.
I love that the garlic can make you tell the truth. Fantastic. That was so fun. Thank you. I was so much enjoying that off camera. Thank you so much for that funness. But we have more fun for those of you all watching. We're going to play a little Happily Ever After. I have a couple fairy tales that were given to me throughout the day as a suggestion for us to play with. And what you will see as an audience is what happens after the fairy tale that you know. So we are going to discuss amongst ourselves these fairy tales and refresh our memories on them. And then we will choose one as a group that we feel like we want to do. I'm going to use the word fairy tale lightly. But these are the suggestions that I got. Little
Shawshank
Red
Redemption.
Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood.
Pulp Fiction.
Rapunzel. The Princess and the Pea. and Frozen. So let's discuss. Is there ones that we know more of? Little Red Riding Hood, Frozen, Rapunzel, and the Princess and the Pea. Jen, jump in there.
One of my favorite books as a kid was The Princess and the Pea.
Great.
But it was the story of an elephant who was looking for the right princess. And there was like a tiger princess and like a goat princess. And there were all of these different animal princesses. And like the thing was is that a princess is supposed to be so very delicate that they can feel a pea at the bottom of all of these mattresses stacked up. And so the last princess that comes in is an elephant. So already my like 5-year-old brain's like, 2 of the same. All right. Which is not good for children to think that. We know now. But I was raised in the South. And like, it was raining. So she was all like wet and gross. And the prince was a snob. And he's like, no, no, no. And then they put her on she had to climb the ladder, and an elephant climbing a ladder to get to the top of the mattresses, and she just couldn't sleep. She was too delicate, and I don't know why it was my favorite. Like I can see it clearly. I read it so much, probably in the bathtub, that like the bottom part had disintegrated, and then just like giant things of tape were all over it to hold it together. But yeah, I really like that story. Thanks.
I didn't remember much, so thanks for refreshing us. Ryan, what you got?
I know that the writer of The Princess and the Pea, Hans Christian Andersen, there's a museum to him in Solvang, California. He had 3 unrequited love affairs throughout his life, and they were all basically conducted over him writing letters.
Was the museum just to his sexual appetites?
No, that was just one part, but it was just like, man, this guy couldn't catch a break.
That falls in line with the suggestion I received for you all today. Someone's autocorrect was on, and they mentioned a fairy tale by Hans, Hands, Christian Andersen. So we'll throw that in there in case you need that. Any other thoughts about Princess and the Pea? Were there character names? Yeah, go ahead, Diana.
It was made into a musical starring Carol Burnett, which will be a big favorite with some of our players here. Well, with everyone, if you're, Anyway, I love Carol. But so it was called the Once Upon a Mattress, and she came from the swamp, and she did this great number about the swamps of home. And the queen didn't want her son to find anybody, so.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like we have definitely headed towards Princess and a Pea. That being said, I will have my players turn off their cameras, and we will see in just a moment Happily Ever After, the Ridgeley version of Princess and the Pea.
We did it, Marge! Our boy is hitched!
Proud, and I'm just so tired of having to coordinate so many feasts. Surely you're interested in a micro wedding, something sized down.
I can't help but take into consideration that your whole life's work is to get our son married, and now it's done. I feel like you need a new passion, Marge.
Well, thanks, Harold. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for pointing out that my sole purpose in life as the mother of a prince is to get him married, or it was to have children, and then it was to get those children married. And now I am barren and old, and you're probably going to leave me for someone. Thank you. Thank you, Harold, so much.
I can't leave you. You're the queen. I'm the king. I can't do that. How would it look? But I definitely don't think I have to diddle you anymore.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Harold.
Mom,
I appreciate it.
Mom. Well, I've always dreamt of marrying myself, and thank you for allowing me to do it. My only problem is that I can't have children because I married myself.
Well, this is
makes things a little different than I thought it was a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, well,
It looks like you're back on the clock, little baby girl. I'm gonna let you talk to our beloved child, the heir to the throne, and get him figured out that he's got to meet another nice lady.
Okay. Okay, sweetheart. Light of my life. My darling, precious little boy, Henry.
Uh-oh, mother. I can feel it in my bones that you're about to say something outrageous.
Yes? I mean, it's not outrageous in the grand scheme of things, but in the construct of like hereditary monarchy, yeah, it's a little outrageous. I mean, what you're doing is a little outrageous because self-marriage, the whole principle here is that like we're supposed to have this birthright from God, and then like we pass it on and pass it on. And in order to do that, you need to give birth, and humans can't asexually reproduce yet.
Sorry, I wanna remind you of the rhyme. The heir and the spare, the heir and the spare. Your mother did not provide me a spare. So,
We talked about this.
What? He's old enough. He needs to know.
Oh my God, Harold. We've talked about this. You know I had a bad first pregnancy. He broke my tailbone.
Oh, see? You break your mom's body and I gotta hear about it for the rest of my days. You do just age with time, Marge. You ever think about
Look, Harold, your back is not the one that aches every time it rains because of this little dude here.
Oh.
I'm aching because of the words that you keep throwing at me. I didn't mean to throw a pea at you and then have you feel pain like that.
Yeah.
Check out Claire and Jen. That was quite an argument you were having your parents that I could hear.
I know. They just don't want to give up. They want me to marry somebody.
Yeah, and at your sleepover, they're causing all this drama.
I know. Dramas don't belong to princesses.
Yeah. That's why we're here. Yeah. It's Friday!
Friday night!
Friday night. Princess
Pajama party night. Hey.
So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna do anything?
I was thinking maybe I should marry like one of you so that I would satisfy them. Ew.
Whatever happened to that? Wait, whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that pea girl?
Yeah.
Well,
you were gonna marry her, right?
I know, but she keeps on peeing in public, and I can't handle it.
Hey, you can.
I'm thinking of the other pea girl. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the other pea girl, not her. Not her. We don't hang out with her.
No. Oh my gosh, no.
The girl who felt the pee through. Yeah, the girl who felt the pee through all the mattresses, and like that was your whole like thing. It was like I'm gonna marry this girl because she's she knows what it is to be a princess.
She's sensitive.
Delicate, whatever.
Yeah, she's sensitive. Yeah, and I want a sensitive girl. That's what you said. That's what you said. You should marry her.
Maybe I should consider it. I mean,
I thought didn't we just go through this whole thing?
She knows how to climb ladders. Yes,
that's good. Those are like your top two things.
Top two things.
I mean, she knows how to climb ladders, and she's very skillful in that. Maybe
and that's like a thing that you are into. I know this. Like we all talked about what we're into.
But I'm also into, Russell's, body movements. It's so infectious. Russell, would you like to marry me instead?
No.
Yeah.
I want to do that all night
long.
Listen.
Look, Henry, Russell, I think what you guys have is
Henry Harold.
Henry Harold.
Princess Henry Harold.
Okay.
Tag out Ryan and Roxy.
I'm not even gonna say it.
Well, Prince, I've been your bedtime story reader for a really long time. And you're 27. So I thought today
I'm 26 only.
and a half. You're 26 and a half.
Yeah.
Come on, lad. You could hold that bear, nice crown by the way, for the rest of your life. Or you could seize control of the kingdom, perhaps awarding me, your loyal reader, a role in the new regime that would be elevated beyond what I currently hold. You get the drift?
Yes, I do. You could actually be queen, because I don't want to be queen. I just want to be princess or prince.
I could be queen. I'll take it.
You can take it. I mean, this is, this bit. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hold on. It's real. It's real gold.
It is real. People think that it's just a toy, but it's actually for real. And it's been on my teddy bear for 26 and a half years now.
Let me tell you a story and together we'll complete it. Once upon a time, there was a very, very naughty little prince. You take the next line.
Edit. Hear ye, you're gonna want to hear this one. It's a real doozy. Prince deposes parents, makes bedtime story reader the queen, abdicates throne, mass chaos in the royal family.
Wait a minute! A woman knows how to read?
Right, I should have backed up. Prince's official bedtime story reader is a woman, it turns out.
Wait a minute! A woman has a job and gainful employment?
Okay, we go back up even further. Royal family hires woman for job about 27 years ago.
What? I'm so outraged! We need a new king!
I think we should march up to the palace with pitchforks and torches.
And sing a song while doing it.
We're upset.
We're upset. We're upset.
We're upset. We're
And you can bet us coming in and storming all your towers. Here we go. We're upset. Throw the king to the road. He will burn in hell because he knows what he did. We're upset. We're upset.
Mob.
Guys,
We're upset.
do you ever wonder if we could be a more organized mob?
Oh man!
I never wondered that.
I just don't come to meetings and then I hear something about women. I stop.
Oh, there's a bunch of peasants outside. They're very disorganized, but they're singing "You're the best."
If I can just say something, I think being organized is kind of against the spirit of a mob.
I
think so.
Like a mob.
And its intent,
Yeah.
Right.
You
I feel like mobs are organic.
Yeah. And we aren't true anarchists if we convene, so,
All right.
But this is the most I've ever talked to anyone. This is great.
Let them be disorganized.
Oh.
They're saying, they're saying stuff up there. I can't really make out what they're saying.
None of us know how to read lips. In fact, I'm a woman, so I can't read at all. So
I'm a man. I can barely read.
Yeah,
I'm of the peasant class.
Yeah, that's the problem.
What's reading? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm afraid of God.
You know what I love? I love how they do all the church services in Latin, so we can't tell what's being said.
Yeah, none of us know. None of us know.
They say it's because the priest is the only one who can interpret the word of God.
Lies.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense.
It makes sense when you think about it.
Thought I heard
yeah.
God one time. Turns out it was the wrong kind of mushroom to eat.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
I'm gonna
All
have
right,
to.
I'm gonna go back to shoveling shit.
All right.
So we're done now with The whole protesting?
Yeah, I guess so.
This is a big wall. And
So-
see, this is where organization, we could have brought ropes. We could have brought ladders.
Yeah.
You know, I said to myself, I wanted to be a hero today, and I'm leaving disappointed. But I don't want to leave on an empty stomach. We should go eat.
Mmm.
Wonder if
I could dig up some. Could dig up some tubers.
Tubers are good.
I haven't had tubers in a while.
I got
It's
some.
coming into tuber season.
Yeah. I
You know?
buried a couple jugs of beer in the backyard. I can pull them
Hey,
up.
I got a little nutmeg in my purse. We can put it on top.
I thought you were told to stay away from nutmeg.
Sweet.
It's
You're so bad.
so bad.
Carol, I have news for you.
Yeah, what is
They
it?
want to make you be part of the remake of The Princess and a Pea. Can you believe that?
Am I gonna
This will bring me back to the
play
top
the
again. Mm-hmm.
I get to play the pea?
Yes.
This is, oh my God, this is, all right, I am moving up because I was sand 2 weeks ago, and now I'm a pea. I'm a legume.
This is gonna bring your career back on top, like it used to before. I mean, you were like pink sand before, and then you became regular sand, and now you're just gonna be, you're just gonna be a star, right? I thought you wanted this. I didn't think that you would not accept this offer.
Tag out
Oh,
George.
Carol, come back, Carol.
Hey, Carol, right? You've been doing such amazing work. Oh no, don't get up. My name is Hans. I kind of, wrote this thing. Gosh, you've got an amazing energy about you. Watching you work is just fantastic. Hey, can I? Do you think I could write you a letter sometime? A series of letters over 17 years or so. Oh, okay. All right.
All right, Marge. You got what you wanted. Nothing but time with your husband. I gotta say, this summer castle, ever since we got run out of town, not that bad.
I know. Now, you remember when I redid all the window coverings and you told me why was I wasting my time? See,
Listen,
now you
honey.
appreciate it.
Honey, babe, I don't care about the castle. I don't care about the drapes. Now that we're able to reconnect, all I care about is staring into your yellow eyes, your jaundice-filled yellow eyes, and knowing that, I know the smirk on your face, I'm not good at making sweet talk, all right? And if you had blue eyes, I could probably say something about the ocean, but your eyes are yellow. They're yellow like piss. But I still love you, honey. I love you. That's what I'm trying to say.
The sun, Harold, the sun was right there as a comparison.
Damn it! I've never had to kiss up to anybody before. I've always been a king, and now I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody, Marge.
Yeah. Harold, you're a pathetic nobody at that.
Pathetic nobody at that. I don't even like smoking.
Oh. You should give that up.
Just did.
The medic told us years ago it was bad for your health.
But I didn't like that news, so I said, don't tell me no more. And then I had
And
him
then you had him
shot.
killed.
Yeah.
Look, Harold,
Yeah.
we don't have much anymore.
No,
We don't
just
even
this
have our titles.
meager 37-room castle
So
on an estate with like crops and horses and I'm nobody.
had-
I'm nothing.
We had to cut the staff back to a cook and an undercook and a kitchen maid and a housekeeper and 2 housemaids and a butler and a valet.
5
and
dresses
a couple of
each,
footmen.
yes.
And, I mean, we got nothing, Harold, nothing.
I'm so sorry. You married a king, and you're gonna die with a pauper, and I'm so sorry.
But, Harold,
Marge?
I wouldn't choose any other pauper but you. I mean, long time ago I would have, but you know, familiarity breeds contempt.
Back in the day, you were a looker. I think. I don't remember.
Yeah.
You're
It was a long time ago, Harold.
So long. It was a long 15 years ago.
It was. And Harold, we have outlived the average life expectancy.
Yeah. I never
this
thought
kid-
I'd live to see 47.
I know. I never thought I'd live through childbirth. I was expecting, that's why they gave me last rites.
I was hoping.
Here I
But
am.
now I'm glad that my wishes didn't come true.
Here with you, Harold. We're stuck together. And we're probably going to be, you know, strung up together as traitors to the kingdom, despite watching over it for many, many years. But, you know, we had a good run, Harold.
We had a
You and I.
good run, Marge.
We had a good run.
And in case I never told you, I totally nailed all of your sisters.
I kind of expected that. Also, they told me.
Okay.
At
Edit.
least I was the hot one.
Hey. Hey, down here. Down here. Look on the floor. Hey. Hey. How's it going, guy? It's me. The pea.
Oh my God, you are talking.
Yeah, I rolled out from underneath the mattresses. And nobody noticed that I was on the floor until now. Nobody's even come back into this room since the day that the princess slept on all those mattresses. How's it been
That's
going,
funny
guy?
That's funny because usually I feel something as small as a pea, but now you caught me by surprise, really.
That's fine. Hey, did you end up marrying that guy, the prince? I thought that was the whole
Nah.
deal, right? No?
Nah.
No. What happened?
Well, I just had to be me. And me is saying that I marry myself and continue marrying myself because that's who I am.
Wow. That's wild. That's wild. You know, I thought that you and the prince, I thought that was a done deal. You guys are so similar.
I know everybody wanted it to happen, but I tried and tried to make it happen, but I just felt cold in the relationship. But my teddy bear doesn't make me feel cold.
Hey, yeah, sometimes things look good on paper, but they, it doesn't work out in real life. Hey, I'm proud of you for knowing what you want.
And I'm proud of you for finally speaking up.
I didn't want to raise a whole fuss. I'm just a little old pea. But eventually I got bored down here.
And scene! Fantastic. Let's bring all of Team Ridgeley back. Oh my gosh, that was hysterical. I love that we ended on the pea. Fantastic to get a pea perspective. Not the girl that pees everywhere, just the pea perspective. So as we finish up our 1-year celebration tonight, I would love for you all each to share anything that you have coming up, Queen City Comedy related or not related, that you'd like to share. So if you have something, raise a little hand and tell us about it. And if we have not, Claire's got something. Fantastic.
Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern on the International Theater Sports Institute Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/ITI. I am going to be part of a showcase maestro as part of the International Maestro Symposium, directed by Sean Kinley out of Loose Moose Theater in Calgary. There's going to be a bunch of great people playing, so if you've ever been curious about competitive improv, Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern on the ITI's Twitch channel.
Awesome. George, I think I saw your hand.
Yes. Thank you very much, Ridgeley. I so enjoyed our show. Tomorrow, if you're free, Feel free to join us for the Global Gab discussion in line with the 1 year celebration of Global Improv Project and Queen City Comedy. And we'll be also having a show at the Extreme Improv with Tragically Unscripted and Typical Heroes next week for our third show. There we go.
I love that George has a PowerPoint presentation behind him. Way to be organized. Yeah, our Global Gab is a talk show that we did, and Ryan and Diana and George will be participating in that, along with some of our other community members, really sort of reminiscing about the whole year, everything from the Global 3-on-3 tournament to auditions and all of that cool kind of stuff. Who else has something they need to share and tell the world? Jen!
Yeah, hi. I've got a couple things.
Great.
If you want to work on listening, then join us on the 25th of this month with Unscrewed Theater. I'm teaching a workshop from 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern. And then on the 31st, which is a Saturday, from 1 to 4, I'm teaching a character slam course. It's a 3-hour intensive for the People's Improv Theater in New York. But that's online too. So, like, do it or not. I'm not the boss.
All right, Diana.
Thank you. On August 14th, Binge Watch and Friends will be back for our 3rd season online. And thank you. And our guest will be Dave Rosowski.
Ooh, very exciting. Awesome. Anyone else have anything to share? Ryan.
I'm doing my first in-person show in San Francisco on Saturday, August 21st. I have no other details.
What? Where?
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's actually open to the public.
Well, you
I don't
and
know what's
Diana
going
must
on.
meet and take a picture.
Yes,
so
take pictures.
We can see both of your legs, so that we know that you have.
Are you a piano fight?
It's with Groupology.
I'm so Googling right
My
now.
girlfriend works
Ryan
for
is
them.
gonna find it all out.
My girlfriend's
Fantastic.
teaching an improv class for them.
Those
for
of you in
kids,
San
and it's part of that.
Francisco, go find Ryan and Diana. Roxy, wrap us up.
I have a special appearance with my interactive show called Disaster Time, and we are going to be playing next July 29th, 5 p.m. I think that is Eastern Standard Time. We're just going to be part of their Extreme Champion Festival, so check it out.
Also, Roxy, have a show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we do have a show tomorrow. I do have a show tomorrow. So I'm part of Trash Kingdom now officially. And tomorrow we got a show, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Do the math, subtract 3, add 5, plus 9. It's all on the website. See you there.
And Trash Kingdom will be our last improv show of our celebration week, so very exciting for them to wrap it all up. Well, let's all wave awkwardly to say goodbye, because again, it's the only way I know how to say goodbye. Thank you all for watching, and tune in tomorrow.